It's sorry about my hair. Okay, sorry about my hair. I didn't do anything with it today. Miss, I had a broken ankle back in February that I waited 3 weeks before doing anything, and by the time I had it X-rayed, it was the middle of March and the 15th when I had surgery on it, and it was in the hospital 6 weeks later, or 6 weeks after the surgery, because I was a fall risk. But anyway, so I haven't gotten much done or gotten my balance back. Hi, military mom. I'm going to be showing some yarn. These are in balls, and if it's in a ball, I'm going to have to be aware that it's got pins in it. But anyway, I need ideas. Tracy. Okay. My friend Tracy from the near Shelby, or a different Tracy. Anyway, there's pins in it. Oh, okay. Hey, do you need yarn? Furry yarn, fun fur. I got two medium-sized boxes. I mean, one's about yay big, and the other one's a little bit. So my mom's friend, church member, she's my friend, and I said yes, thinking normal yarn. And anyway, the yarn that was given to me, and a lot of it's in things like this. And I have to be careful with things like this because some she's taped and some she's stapled. But it's the furry kind of yarn. Let's see if you can see. See that? It's the furry kind. Some is smaller furry. Some is more a fancy kind of ribbon yarn. Some of it has already been tried to make into a scarf. But basically, it's this kind of yarn. Let me remove these needles. These pins very carefully. Got one removed. I'm trying to look there to see, pulling them out. Yeah. She's held the yarn things down with pins. I don't want to stick my... You see that? The little puffy things on it? This is a little bit different than just the plate. Most of the yarn is like furry yarn on it. Some of them are showing where they have I really don't know what to do with all that yarn. I mean, when I say boxes, I mean boxes. Let me read this. The only yard I've been doing anything with lately is 100% cotton. I have a hard time with. But I like your washcloths you've been making. I like those. That's good. Trying to figure out how they pinned this down with this. The yarn is so thin that somehow she pinned it down. I guess that's why she used two. I don't know if that's going to hold it. I don't know how she held it before. Yes, yarn. I knew you meant yarn and not yard. But I like your washcloths you've been making. I've been slack on the dolls lately. I'm still trying to recover my balance from where I fell back in March and February, really, and broke my ankle. But I've gotten onto disability. I mean, not disability. I've gotten onto state Medicaid. Her some doll clothes, but I don't know. What size of doll clothes? That's the first question. I make the doll clothes for the same pattern of the doll I'm making, and I make them where they don't come off. So I guess you would need a pattern and you know what size the doll is. But that would be more of a crochet kind of thing, I would think, than just the simple knitting. At least that's what I would think. Like Barbie? That would be hard to crochet for Barbie. But there are doll patterns. You could look, or Tunisian crochet, which is, it would be hard to do it, the tiny ones. It's easy for me because I do it, but I don't think that, apparently my connection is not good right now. So I'm sorry about that. But Barbie doll clothes you would need to find a pattern for. And you could probably find them. They probably have them out there. It probably wouldn't be quite as simple as mine because I do mine in with the magic ring, and then I make a big lot of 18 stitches on the magic ring and don't close it until after I put it on the body. And then I close it. Yes, it's buffing. I'm sorry, I don't know if it's my internet connection. Strange, the internet connection is in the next room. There's a different room that I was in before. The bed in this room is taller, and I haven't yet moved back into it. There's not much space for this around. You can see the walker. I got a box on it to make this thing higher. I think that part of it is I've been getting lightheaded and dizzy, and then my knees collapse on me. It's called Meniere's disease in my ears, or it simply could be that to falling when I fell after the colonoscopy. It's buffing again. Anyway, that could be because of that. So, anybody has it here, or this kind don't have those little puffs. So they don't have the puffs on it like that one. But this is mostly have this kind of different colors, and I have to sort through it to organize it because some are all the same color. Yeah, that would be good. I'd send you some yarn back home with you. We don't have the kids during the day anymore. Natalie's in school, or she's in a daycare type of school. And Beckley is only 2 in December, but his mommy and daddy moved to, starts with a G. It's in North Carolina, closer to where you're at, not in Shelby, but and I said that it would be nice for you to come, that we're not babysitting. We're not babysitting right now with any of the December, and his mommy and daddy moved to a town in North Carolina that starts with G. I can't think of the name of it, but it's quite well known. I'll try to figure out what town it is sometime soon. But anyway, I figure out of fur yarn, some ribbon yarn. Yeah, that might be it. They moved to that area. Because of he was drinking, and then they've gotten back together, and he's moved and she's moved with him. It's either that one or another one. Gastonia, I guess, is kind of sounds right. But anyway, I got overwhelmed when Mom brought in these 2 big boxes of yarn. That big. My shirt is too big on me. It was given to me by my sister, believe it or not. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here and end this live stream. And tomorrow, I'm probably going to try to organize it and do a haul video where I show what all I got. Because, let's see if I can, and plug this for a short bit. See if I can see it on here. Those 2 boxes back there on top there, that's the yarn I got. Anyway, yeah, lots of yarn. Almost only 4 skeins. Okay, I will. Tonight I need to rest. This overwhelmed me. Yeah, that much of this kind of yarn mostly. Some of it's still in the skein, a lot of it not. Ribbon yarn, I don't know how to describe it. It looks like a tiny, thin little ribbon with little dots of color through it with transparent between. And then there are some that is definitely for sure like a thicker ribbon. And felt of it, one of them, and it was coming apart so easily. And so I need to organize it by color because a lot of them are the same color. Of the fur, fun fur is called. On one of them, it said fun fur. I think this is the fun fur. I'm not sure what this one's called because it has the um, there. So I don't know if that's also called fun fur. I have to look to see if any of the ones in the that still has the label around it says what it's called or not. But I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to go through it if it's warm enough. It's been cold today here in the mountains. So, and I don't have the heat turned on this room. I'm not ready to turn the heat on. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and say bye. And hopefully I can figure out what to do with the yarn. If you know what to do with some of the yarn, I'd be glad to share it. I think it's too much that I can use. But I was thinking of scarves and hats, but I don't know how to crochet with this kind of yarn. I'm going to try. Anyway, yeah, it's chilly here too. I need to let Mom know so that she won't get mad about having someone visit. She'll be ready for that in the house, not necessarily all cluttered, but we don't have kids right now, so any time would be good as long as we let Mom know. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and go and end this live stream. I don't know why it was buffering, but thank you for watching. And anyway, yeah, any furry yarn ideas would be good because I don't even know how this would wash. I don't know if this would be good in the wash machine or what would happen. When it was in the wash machine, my sister made me a scarf and a hat one time. And the hat's still good, but the scarf got torn. I think it got torn when it was washed. So I don't know if I can make dolls with it with that. But anyway, I'm going to say bye. I'm really going to go bye now and end the live stream. So bye. Hopefully see you soon.